Alright.
More like before the location got nerfed, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
Alright,
hit
let's
decently
see.
hard.
Yeah, so probably going against a rogue, probably a miracle rogue, so mulligan everything.
You're seeing a lot of miracle rogues on these decks, huh?
Yeah.
Location I would tend to always keep, especially going second. And if you're really expecting this to be miracle, even the 4-mana weapon makes a lot of sense because you will be able to freeze the big men once they start coming. So it's a little bit risky. I'd normally like to keep some early game before
Yeah.
keeping 2 4-drops, but if you really think it's gonna be Miracle Rogue, I'd keep both the 4-drops here.
Okay,
Never
sounds good.
keeping the 6-drops.
Nice.
Okay, this works.
Alright.
Okay, more 4-drops. Well, yeah, we open up with the Arms Dealer, obviously. It forces him to deal with it. It's a little bit awkward for him. Maybe he's gonna equip a weapon. Maybe he wanted to play a potion belt. Either way, that's all we do for now. We're holding the coin for a turn 3.
Let's
if
see
he
what
has
he
to
does.
spend something, okay, that's perfectly fine. But if he had to spend something like the spike, we would have been perfectly happy with that. Yeah, what do you want to do here?
So since he couldn't deal with it last term, so he had no spike, I'll probably play the weapon and then the 1-drop.
Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. He could have the deal 1 damage, draw a card with comboed spell, but so be it. Like, at least he's not gonna have access to it when he wants to build big locations. So yeah, Skeletal Sidekick, equip the weapon, and should we swing? Go face with the minion.
Yeah,
Should
if
you
he's
swing?
a miracle rogue, I don't think he has any minions for me to kill early game, so...
He does have the 1-2, he does have the 3-2, but I think you swing once. Like, you're gonna swing this turn, but next turn you know you're coining out Construct. Turn after that we might be just playing School Teacher, and after that turn 5 might have Menefuel, so we probably could have saved this weapon this swing, but if this guy somehow pops off really hard, I don't even think he's Miracle. Okay, I guess he is. He's playing it awfully passively.
Alright.
Okay, let's think a little.
So probably coin location in this case. We could go coin into the School Teacher, but...
Nah, I think you go face with the 2-2 and coin location and use the location. I think we would use it here, because right now this is a good target for him to spike on, whereas now he doesn't have a great target. The 4-5 is going to be awkward for him. About the weapon, he can definitely make good use of the hand he has to make something like a 10-10 right now. I'd still hold off with the swing though. Let's save the weapon for 1 turn. Even if you have to equip the other weapon next turn, we're probably gonna use the swing. It's actually better for us to be able to use the swing because we only have 2 corpses right now, maybe 3. But even then, like, this guy definitely has the potential to have more than 3 minions on the board. And with this weapon active and being able to swing before you actually freeze, you will be able to have more control over the situation. Okay, that is not a great way for us to see him start. Definitely allows him to do a lot. Okay, that's a weird choice. And also just discounting 1.
Oh.
That is a very low quality Miracle Rogue, I'd say, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Nah, he's just bad. He ain't doing much. Good news is turn 5, we have School Teacher, which usually discovers either Obliterate or Asphyxiate. Both deal with his big man. So he will never get to actually swing. Hey, congrats on Huevos. Nailed it. Hey, remember how he used that 1 damage to the face? That was stupid. If only there was something he can do about that. Okay, this is interesting.
Okay, yeah,
this is
that's
actually
good. We
interesting.
do have... We do have 2 corpses. We can kill the 4/4, leave our 4/1. I guess we swing, play the weapon. I'm
I'd
going to
honestly
freeze.
go for swing into the 4/4 with the weapon because it also goes face. So swing the weapon into the 4/4. Kill it with
And
the
then
2
play...
mana Frost Strike. Howling Blast is the obvious choice, being able to freeze his face for a big man real good. And you Horn of Winter and equip the new weapon and you go face with the 4/5. And this way we only spent 1 corpse, so it's better for us if we top deck Marrow Manipulator.
Yep.
And we also didn't miss any damage there, like you still connected for 2 extra damage to the face, and we actually dealt with the 4/4, so that's pretty happy. Okay, now he's gonna waste his Serrated Bone Spike. He had that, by the way, so remember how we used the location on that turn even though we had nothing to rush in? That was actually pretty important. Okay, definitely want to check what's in this School Teacher here. We also have a location active for the 1/1. All around good stuff. Okay, sadly we did not get the really good removal, but we still got decent control.
Yeah, we have the freeze. Okay.
We do. Yeah, I'm down to take it. And let's math. Take the 2 damage. So your weapon goes face. Your weapon goes face, 4. And next turn you also have the weapon going face, so that's -8 right there. And technically, if you just go face this turn, he's dead across 2 turns. Yep. So, noggling his face, use location on the noggling. Noggling on the left side, by the way. Never mind. Use it on the 1/1 and kill the 2/2 like that, and just go face. He's never killing us from 16 health, so we don't care about the freeze. But yeah, next turn he's basically dead from Howling Blast plus weapon, as long as he doesn't high roll some random armor gain or random healing or random taunts. Should be fine. Why I wanted you to position there, the 4/4 should have actually been on the left side. Because this way you play around with your location being between your minions. So right now you're playing against the rogue. He technically could get exactly from this. He could get Cone of Cold. And we would have had a 4/3 and a 4/4. And he would have had to choose which one he actually freezes there. Whereas now if he did high roll with a Cone of Cold and there were still 2 minions there, he would have just cleaved both of them. And that's costing you a little bit of advantage. Like it's a huge advantage when it happens. It's a little bit of a disadvantage because it very rarely is going to happen, but still, when it does, it's probably going to cost you the game.
It does make sense,
yeah, it's something to think about, using your location as a natural barrier for your minions. And you want your big minion to be on the left, because the small thing is that cards that generate minions, generally, summon on the right side. So that is why you want the big hitter on the left, because when you randomly summon through cards that summon like that, they're going to make another natural barrier between your big minion. There's going to be small minions, and if you have another big minion, you're going to place it on the far right, and that way you're going to have the biggest margin between the 2 big minions, so they can actually never get, or at least be really awkward to actually cleave. Like, the opponent is actually going to have to work for cleaving them.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Alrighty. The other card you should be thinking about when positioning like that is Insatiable Devourer. That card was a lot more popular in the previous months, but it's still something you might see, especially from Diamond to Legend, like a lot of awkward shit, like Ramp Druids. You're still probably gonna find somebody still running that. So yeah. I'm gonna remind you for the positioning every time, just because it's something, it's a good idea for you to be thinking about this, because I can assure you, if you're not thinking when it does matter, you're not going to think when it matters as well. So that's why you want to really reinforce it. Okay, what do you do?
Good. So I'll definitely keep the 1-drop. Probably keeping the 2-drop in case he does have the egg. Most likely he is also aggro. If he is blood, I can still keep it to kill his 2/2.
The thing about keeping a 2-drop removal spell when going first is it's generally not a great idea. You also actually have early game here, so you would much rather be the one asking questions instead of looking for answers. So I think you only keep the 1-drop here. When going second, you could make a case about Frost Strike, because even if you do have a 1-drop, he's probably just gonna trade it. So in those cases, sure, but here just the 1-drop.
Sounds good. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's back.
You got the better looking one. Normally when that happens, you insta top deck the first one too, but at least it didn't this time. Anyway, whip out the dealer.
Let's see what he plays. So
what do you
he's
mean,
not
IJ?
blood. So that's good.
I actually enjoy the blood matchup a lot. It's a pretty good way to actually see the real possibilities this deck can pull off, especially with your brand. It's all about maximizing your Marrow Manipulator in those cases. Like, you want to be on the board, but you don't want to be too hard on the board. You want to be playing around the known removals, like turn 5 Blood Boils, turn 5 Corpse Explosion, turn 8 the big guy 5/5. Anyway, just Hero Power his mouth, and that's about it.
Let's see what he does. He did keep 3 cards.
Yeah, that's scary. Happy you're actually noticing this, because
probably
it is important.
Into egg.
Okay, there's that egg you were talking about. Hopefully no location. I think if he had location, he would not use coin here, but with a hand like this, I wouldn't really blame him if he did. Okay, this is trying to get troublesome. He is definitely high rolling the shit out of us.
Let's see. He does still have 1 card he kept, so it could be a corpse beggar.
I must consider.
Who? Who's a corpse bagger?
The 1/1/1/3, yeah.
Oh, I doubt it. Like, would be a bit too much. Anyway, I think you frost track the 1/2, see what that does. The middle one, obviously.
Yep. Probably the 4 mana, 3/3.
Yeah, Thessarian sounds good. Should we also coin out the Baron right now? He's just gonna use the weapon on it. Probably no, so just Thessarian, sure. Kinda slow here, though. I don't know, I think we can get a little bit more benefit out of this Horn later. Like, if you top deck a Brand, we might make some School Teacher Brand shenanigans on turn 7-ish, 6 maybe even. Okay, so that's what he kept. Yeah, pretty fast hand is what he had.
Alright.
Not gonna be very happy if this Thessarian pokes out an egg. It's a 50-50. Would be great if it kills the 2/2. I think we're pretty far behind to really... like, you gotta take a risk here. If it kills the 2/2, it's great. If it kills an egg, it's horrible. Let's see it. Saginus. Okay, that's about it.
We do have the weapon and 2 corpses, so technically...
It's too slow, I feel like. The weapon is great to really push your advance, or to actually apply that missing chip damage so you can close out the game around turn 7, but we're nowhere near closing games, so... Okay, this guy actually did not attack with his fucking egg, fucking moron. Still gets rewarded, because reasons. Kill the 2/2. He actually attacked with the 2/2 at least. But that was a little bit silly of him, I'd say. Okay, this guy... Oh my goodness, this guy's the spell-heavy variant and he curved out better than us. Fucking hell, dude. So stupid. Okay.
Do we play the Vizier?
It's not a bad idea, but is it a good idea? Because we kind of need the high roll out of it. We don't have an undead to kill next turn, so sure, Vizier, let's see it. We're needing some healing here. That ain't it. Well, Frost Strike will do. Strike the 3/3.
Okay, we do have another Thessarian.
Yeah, I'd take the Thessarian here and actually coin him out. Yeah, Thessarian Howling Blast. I mean, Horn of Winter, Thessarian. Can you kill the 2/2 this time, por favor?
Nice, okay.
Okay, here we go. Problem is we already took a decent chunk of damage, but not that big actually, it's kind of fine. We're actually surprisingly not low. That Thessarian last turn really ate a lot of damage for that guy, like he soaked 4 damage into it. Definitely a lot better than it could have been. Okay,
I've never seen his
crit.
deck before.
It's... I'm not even sure what exactly he's running. Apparently it's a bit more spell heavy, but not too spell heavy maybe. Like, I don't remember us running Astlor in the old variant. Who knows? Anyway, let's check the school teacher. Hopefully some heal out of that. Vampiric suck. Nope. None of the above. Take the Dark Transform... Are we actually? Yeah, fuck it. Take the Dark Transformation. We need to be really quick here. Skeletal Sidekick on the 2/4. And go face. And now the question is, do we transform the 1/2 or do we just Bone Breaker into the 2/2? I'm not really comfortable taking that little bit of extra damage right now. And also, this is the last turn where we feel comfortable going on the board. So yeah, nuggling the 1/2 and kill the 2/2 that way. Next turn we're probably playing the Might of Menethil anyway. We're probably gonna see what the Baron draws first, but it's probably always Might of Menethil. Unless you top deck Marrow Manipulator or Frigidara.
Yeah, the chances of it is currently about 4%, 4.8 for us to draw that card.
Well, Frigidara is 4.8, but if we count in Marrow Manipulators as well, becomes about 15. Frostworm, 25, so all around, good chances of us to draw some good stuff, but we didn't. Anyway, let's see what the Chill Fallen Baron has to offer. That's not a bad next turn, and what are we doing, dude? We just won. 4 mana Might of Menethil go face with everything. This could have cost us if we were missing that 1 damage, but we were always winning at this point. We were just way too far on the damage. I did not expect this guy to literally not do jack shit last turn. Judging by what we saw so far, Undead Priest would have been kind of ass against that priest we faced. What other thing we lost to today? One more deck we lost to, didn't we?
We
to a Ram Druid.
Yeah, Ram Druid.
We probably would have been a bit better against the Ram Druid, but not by much. Well, this is a full toss, it seems.
Yeah, probably a pure... He did keep 2 cards.
Pure aggro paladin is what we're looking out for. Should be a fine matchup. This hand is kind of assy. Half of it. The other half is good. Never keep Horn. You only keep Horn if you have a perfect hand for it, and I can't even give an example of a perfect hand right now. Like, when starting first, you basically have only 3/4 cards, so it's kind of shitty. Whip out the 2 mana here, it's fine. Harbinger. If he manages to kill it, might draw you a Frost Strike or something.
He might go face. Yeah, he's gonna go face.
Seems like it.
If I draw a weapon, it's gonna be good for us.
Even if you top deck a Vizier here, that would be a good play. It's not always necessary for you to get the discount. Yeah, you hero power plus weapon into the 1/1 and the 2/2 can go face. Yeah, thanks a lot, Sudden. She's a cool cat. She's a cool cat. Mildly annoying, but we'll figure it out. Horny boy, that helps.
That does help, but also,
I'm
do
down
we
to
want
do
the
it.
horn into it?
Not really. The horn, you gotta ask yourself how fast the matchup is. Like, against fast opponents, you're not looking for the Brand Marrow Manipulator play as much. Against faster opponents, it's a much better the Brand Visor and whatnot, and we're already almost there anyway. So yeah, location, horn, hero power to face, and then destroy trade with the weapon as well. Where'd you go, cat? Get back on your workplace. What are you doing? Get back. She really loves jumping on my legs, especially when I'm not looking. And she is not the most dexterous of the bunch, I can tell you that much. A lot of the times she literally just jumps, clamps onto my bare flesh, and hangs around, you know? Like chilling. Chilling like a villain. Okay. Well, I mean, he just made this into a 1-1 anyway, so might as well just trade it into the 1-1 and equip the Might of Manifuel, and also put down the 1-drop on the left side for next turn. We could consider some crap. And face. We almost have enough damage to close this game. These guys don't really run healing, so unless he discovered some, he is close to dead. He might even feel fancy and played the 6-mana guy right now with the Baroness. That would have been a lot of damage for him. Okay, this is interesting as fuck, boy. What do you do?
I will go face. Actually, if I kill this, it doesn't matter like which one I kill is gonna go do some damage, like potentially.
What are we gonna be doing on the next few turns?
5/5/5/5, like the 7-mana cards.
He's almost dead, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is hero power his face, and then use location onto it, and kill the, I'd say, 3/4 still. Go face with the weapon and just Might of Manifuel again. I said the 3/4.
Yep, 3/4.
And this way, he will probably have taunt, sadly, but this Marrow Manipulator can still snipe. Like, if the board next turn is not too full, we might go for another Marrow Manipulator.
Oh.
When the hell he discovered that? Well, that's annoying. Yeah, he's actually running this fish. Maybe he is a control type then. Fascinating. He's gonna take it with the face? Nope. Does no such thing. Okay, so this is kind of shitty. This is kind of shitty.
We do have allocation active next turn.
God, this fucking 5/5 is so awkward though.
I wonder.
If we go for 7, we freeze him. The board is frozen.
Problem is, if he's running this Sunfish, he's probably running some healing as well, but it's still probably the best thing you can do. Yeah, 7 mana to the face, and I don't think we're killing him next turn, so yeah, I'd rather hold on to the weapon. And next, save the... yeah, just pass. It's just way too awkward for us here. Next turn, you might just...
Is he dead? Let's double check everything. We have 9 damage, and we need to go through 1. Yes, he's dead.
Yeah, I mean, surely it's not guaranteed, is it?
No, it's guaranteed. We go into here, we trade, and we do. Oh wait, no, we have only 8 mana, not 9.
It's guaranteed if you no, it's never guaranteed. So hero power into the Divine Shields. Five into the 5/5. 4/2 Ghost Face, transform it. Attack the 7/7 whatever. And Marrow Manipulator is guaranteed
Nice.
now.
Yep, he's dead.
Yeah, this way he was always dead. This was the guaranteed. Anything else wasn't even giving us a chance. Because we needed a... No, actually... No, I think he was dead if you just played the egg, transformed that.
Oh,
Wow,
that's
Marrow
good.
Manipulator really likes showing itself right after it was needed. Full toss.
Okay, he kept one card. That's not too bad.
It's a good hand, but he's
playing
probably
something.
gonna deal with the dealer. Still, whip out the 1-mana dealer if he has to use the Sigil or Fel Barrage, so be it. Would be nice if we get a turn 2, however. Come on, just hero power into it like a good boy. Good dog. Crap. Oh, that's good. Good dog. Doesn't even touch it. Okay, I guess what does that mean? Turn 3, maybe he's running the lifesteal weapon, question mark? This is not a great utilization of the coin, I can tell you that much. But given the fact that we do have a turn 3 anyway.
Yeah, and turn 4.
Exactly. So, like, if you just skip this turn, next turn you're gonna just coin out a 4-drop, so I'd rather just coin out a 3-drop right now. Heck. Yeah, kinda bored, kinda. It's a bit slow, but if you're smart about it and use it in the proper deck, it could be cool. He top decked that, he didn't have it by now. There's the low KK. Okay. Another Baron, I guess. It does seem useful, but it feels a bit slow, honestly. Okay, next turn we can use that with the location. Maybe with a Harbinger, we'll see.
Who here can spell Zinzari? Anybody?
Let's see. Location. Well, we face first. Do we ever go into the 4/4 Frost Strike Horn location?
I mean, if you do that, you're not gonna have a target for the location, so no.
True, yeah.
No, I think you Harbinger, Horn of Winter, and use location on Harbinger. And you want to be attacking last, like, that's the last thing you should be looking for, normally. So Harbinger, Horn of Winter, location on Harbinger. And that could give you a Horn of Winter again, and that could allow you to think about certain things, but in this case, I think you always trade with the 4/5 and 2/2 Ghost Face. But yeah, attacking first is a bad mentality. You want to be doing that last because you could discover things like Anti-Magic Shell, Graveyard Strength, Grey Strength, whatever the fuck the 4-mana is called. So yeah, I noticed you also did that on another turn. It didn't matter as much on that one because we were also roping, so you have to do some stuff. But you want to have this mentality. You should be looking for the attack last. Okay, we do not like these 2/2 lifestealers. I can tell you that much.
We can play the Might, freeze them, but a turn after we still don't have a way to deal with them.
Feels like a lot of corpses to spend on these craps.
Curious.
I'd go with the Vizier first. Play it on the right side, I guess. Graveyard Shift sounds fine for later, I guess. It's kind of crappy, but it is what it is. Played a 2-mana Frost Strike onto the 2/2.
Frostworm.
The others are useless, so yeah, Frostworm it is. And
Do we trade into the 1/1 or the 2/2?
fuck it, trade the 2/2. It's turn 6 for him. He could have healing either way. It's a little bit iffy, honestly, doing that, but it's always gonna be giving him that 2 damage, 2 healing back, so going face was kinda not really doing it for us. So it was at least healing him for 2. That is not a bad top deck if I ever saw one. That also is gonna give you Horn of Winter and Frost Strike, so we can kill the whole board. So yeah, Frigadar on the left. Let's think about the Horn though, because you also have the Graveyard Shift. We are using the Horn of Winter. But should we go for the Graveyard Shift play? We don't have Mera Manipulator right now, but we could soon. He's basically full health right now, so if he uses his lifesteal for this, we're okay with it. Yeah, play Arms Dealer into Graveyard Shift and use Location onto a Reborn guy on the right side. Lucy's back from her coffee break.
Alright, do we go into it?
Yeah, kill it. This 5/6 is kinda troublesome for him. If he doesn't have the lifesteal AoE right now, he might need to get lucky with the damaging relic. Okay, he's digging for shit. He could technically have even 3 of the relics right now. They're kind of small though, but he can double them up and whatnot. Okay. Doesn't have shit. That's good. It's always good. I have a feeling he has a big ass lifesteal, however. We don't care about his board anymore. The only thing you care about is the face action, and you do have 3 Frostworm Furies anyway, so that's all the only thing we should be doing, I'd say. But the only consideration is might have Manifuel before that, but no, I think you just 7 mana to the face. Make sure to use the left one. Can't remember which one was the discovered, but the left one wasn't. So Frostworm his face, everything goes face. And this way you're basically not giving him information that you have 1 extra Frostworm Fury just yet. Can't remember if the left or the right now is the discovered one, but the far left one was definitely not discovered. Okay, I'm assuming right now he's gonna heal back to full. What's that now?
The gold one was the one like which was discovered, because mine are
good call.
Yeah, mine are normal.
Okay, there's that full heal we were talking about. Anything else? That's fine. Is he gonna attack the 5/3 and fucking do it again? He did discover that Unleash fell, so he still has 2 more.
Oh, face?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like I said, he did heal back to full, and this is trying to look real crappy, but it is what it is. 7 mana to the face, egg on the left, location onto the egg, kills the spell power. At least that was the original Unleash Fell. Hopefully he doesn't have a 3rd one discovered in there. And this was his first Guild Trader. He has 1 more. At this point, surely he's gonna have the 6. Surely, but slowly. Doesn't have it. Is he gonna discover it? Well, that was a very stupid lady stano if I ever saw one. Can you emote oops? You are emoting well played a lot, but you should also let them know when they misplay. Like, it is giving you a little bit of slight advantage, you know? Getting into their head and whatnot.
Alright, so...
What do you think you do?
I would Vizier to see if I can get something like a Scourge, just in case.
Scourge?
And then play
What's Scourge?
to fill your board with undead minions.
I would only go for Vizier if I'm looking for the card draw here for the Marrow Manipulator, honestly. Because this board is as empty as it's gonna get. Yeah, let's start with the Vizier. I was thinking about another play, but this one does have a lot of potential. Sadly, we don't get the shit. I would take Howling Blast at this point. Yeah, take the Howling Blast, but we're not using it right now.
Yeah.
Let's just Asarian while the board is empty and Hero Power his face.
Oh yeah.
The initial play, no, just Hero Power. You don't want these worthless minions on the board anymore. It's just free healing for them. It's free real estate. But the initial play I was thinking about was just Might of Menethil on an empty board plus the Sarian. Maybe Egg, because the board was already kind of empty, but if this actually gave us card draw into Marrow Manipulator, that would have been huge. It's real funny how the Marrow Manipulator matchups, both Bran and both Marrow Manipulators bottom 10. Real funny. How's it going, Dan? I don't know, man. You can check out the stats from Diamond to Legend. Wouldn't call that the worst by any means. Yep. Okay, he drew a lot of minions there, man. He drew all of the minions, we know that much. Is he gonna take it with the mouth? Please do. Wow, what a gamer. Wow, what a gamer, chat. Wait a goddamn second. God damn it. Why do we not have Marrow Manipulator? Problem is, next turn he's playing the fucking Jace, so this is the turn where you actually gotta fill the board a little bit. Let's start off with Howling Blast to the face. This is 1 mana Howling Blast to the face. 2 mana Frost Strike the Bran, obviously.
Ooh.
Yeah, take another 7, I guess. And just Frostworm his face, the left one. I mean, they're both discovered at this point. But yeah, do that. I think we're alive, and he also can't attack with Chaos Strike, so you got that going for you. Like, he has 1 Fel Barrage, 1 Chaos Strike, 2 Unleash Fells, and that's about it, isn't it? Is Topple the Idle Fel? Nope. Endless Frostworms, get used to that. I think he's still gonna play his Jace here for a little bit of healing. Like, if he also has... No, he doesn't even have Spell Power unless he's running that. So this is gonna heal him for 8. But this is kind of good, because at this point he doesn't have the burst anymore. All he got left is his Zymox, and he's not infused. Okay. No, he's just healing for 4. What am I even talking about?
Crossword?
We are literally 1 off lethal. Wait, we're exactly lethal. Do you see it? We actually have even 1 on lethal on a funny occasion.
I do not see it.
I wonder.
Look harder.
Oh. 4. And then we need... Oh, wait. Bran, Hero Power.
You saw the more complicated one. The simple lethal right now is Hero Power, Skeletal, plus Frostworm to the face. Exact lethal, exact mana. The bigger lethal is Bran, Hero Power, Skeletal, plus Might of Menethil. Pick the one you're more comfortable with and just take this out of his misery. Okay, so that's the 7 mana Frostworm in that case. Okay, took me a while to see one and then the other, but as long as we see him, it's not a competition, chat, as long as we see him. Okay, let's take a 2-minute break and keep on pummeling these people to the ground.
Alright, I will be right back then.